Hi guys, it's Vina, owner of StudioVina.com, a website where you can learn to pole dance right at home. Yes, you, the person who has no dance ability, the person who has no flexibility, I can teach you. Recently, I have had a lot of questions regarding the leggings that I wear in my videos. So I thought I'd make a video for you guys to tell you a bit about them, why I wear them, and give you some options to help your grip as well. If you've ever taken a pole class before, even if it's just one time, you understand immediately why grip is something that we obsess about, why it's so important, why there's so many questions and so many tools that we can use to help improve our grip. This next part is for those of you who have never pole danced before and you don't understand why it's such a big deal. First of all, the pole is very slippery in general. Imagine walking down a stairway that has maybe one of those brass railings, and you can imagine if you had like mittens on your hands or something like that, you would slide right down, right? If your hands are warm and tacky, you grip that railing and you can feel, oh, my hands are sticking to it. It's the same exact concept with the pole. We need to show our skin to make contact with that pole so that we're safe and we don't slide off. So if skin contact is something that's so important, why do you see me personally wearing clothes almost all the time on Instagram and TikTok? That's because of the algorithms and the bots that go looking for skin showing and poles in videos. Before we move on to the different leggings I use, I want to talk first about things that improve your grip in general. Number one is a proper warm-up. If you tend to get on your pole and you slip and slide and feel frustrated until you're about halfway done or almost done, there's a good chance that you just didn't warm up properly before starting to pole dance. In my lessons, you'll find warm-up videos that warm your pole as well as your body. This is super important. So that's the first thing I want you to address if you start to feel like, oh, my grip is terrible. Question number one, did you warm up properly? Number two is your pole finish. Now, there are different things that will factor into what finish you choose, and they're too extensively long to go into to put in this video, so go check out the video that I have listed below talking about different pole finishes. I will say that there are two main factors that determine what finish you're going to use, and that's going to be your personal skin type and the climate that you'll be dancing in. Number three is grip aids. If you find that the warm-up doesn't help, if you've maybe chosen a pole that doesn't seem to work for your skin type or your climate, then grip aids can be a great help, especially if you're somebody who has sweaty, moist skin. You'll probably need an antiperspirant grip aid. If you're somebody who has dry, cool skin, then you might find you need a grip aid that enhances the tackiness of your skin. I personally use 3 different items on a regular basis for grip depending on my needs. The first one, and the one I use the most and like the most, is just for my skin. And this I use when I'm making a new video or a new lesson, and when a warm-up hasn't quite done the trick for me, like in the cooler months. So that is this grip aid mixture that you can get the recipe for. I have it in a link down below for you. And then I add this powder on top of it. So you spray this on your skin and then add the powder on top. Rub it all in. Sometimes I only need it on my hands and I'm good to go. The second thing that I use regularly is a wrap for my pole. Just sticks right to the pole. You don't need to do anything other than start wrapping it around your pole. It's great because it allows me to wear street clothes to create my photos for Instagram. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing. Like, I wouldn't say, ooh, this is so great to dance with, but it is very grippy and it will allow you to wear whatever you want. However, you need to wear things that are very tight. If you wear loose clothing, it will it's going to make you feel like you don't have control and like you're sliding all around because your clothing will start to grip and then you'll slip. And yes, so wear tight clothing if you're going to be using a wrap for your pole. All right, guys, it's time to talk about the actual leggings now. There are 3 brands that I have. I am going to start with the least grippy and work my way up to my favorite. Now, there's good and bad with all of them. The preference I have is to always dance with my skin on the pole, onto the leggings. The first pair that I have are from Paradise Chick. This style of Paradise Chick legging does not allow you to stick super, super well. This is more along the lines of being able to grip slightly on the pole and also slide around for floor work. If you're getting these in hopes to do and nail tricks that you're not able to do regularly with your skin, like you're thinking, oh, I just need more grip, this is not the legging. These leggings are extremely comfortable and they feel more like compression leggings, and they have a nice thick elastic here. So they're really comfortable. So you will see me wearing these in my videos and workout videos, not necessarily doing tricks on the pole, because they are a very comfortable legging. And if you need to do something like grip the pole with your leg to do any sort of exercise, they work fine for that. They're just not going to greatly enhance your grip. Next, I have 2 pairs of leggings from Superfly Honey World. One pair I purchased. The other pair I was gifted to take some photos in and things like that. Unfortunately, this pair this has happened. It seems that if you have more than one pair and you leave them together, like so, it bleeds onto itself. I'm not sure what happens, so I don't really ever wear these anymore because they have the red marks all over. And it just happened on the grippy part itself, so that's unfortunate. These leggings have a neat little pattern on the back, like so. However, for me, they were not as comfortable. They're very tight to get on, but of course, that's probably because they are grippier, so they have more grip to them, and it makes the legging feel tighter. Let me see if I can show you close up the difference in the shininess. So this is very sticky, and this is only slightly sticky. You can see how it's flatter. These leggings are very warm. They do breathe, but they are very warm, and I found that my butt crack kind of sticks out. They do have this neat little tie here that cinches up the waistband, but then it kind of feels a little bunchy, and my butt still wanted to like sneak out. The Superfly Honey are definitely grippy. It's very soft inside, but because it's so sticky on the pole, the areas where there might be a gap, like your knee pit area, which is this, and your hip area, if you're, say, bending like so, and there's a gap here and it slides, you will find that you'll get some friction there, and it hurts. The other thing that is neat for most people with the Superfly Honey is they do have the little spot to put your heel in. For myself, I'm a little bit too tall, so my legs are a little too long, and I can't utilize that comfortably. The last pair of leggings I get the most questions about. These are from Amazon. They were under $25, And I cannot tell you the brand name because there is not a brand name on them. I just did a search for wet look leggings or sticky leggings, and sometimes I can find them and sometimes I can't. So I will look and try and put a link for you guys if I can find them. But the pros of these are they look amazing. They grip extremely well. And for the most part, with the exception of the hip area, like where your hips bend and flex, I haven't had any rawness because they do stay in place so well. So that's a bonus. I wear these a lot. The cons of these leggings are when you first get them, they smell really bad. Like, woo, really bad. And you will sweat like a lot. You'll take you don't really notice it when you have them on, maybe around like your belly area, because this goes on your stomach and the inside is also shiny, but inside the pants, it's lined. So you don't notice how much you're sweating until you take them off and they're completely soaking. They look awesome. They grip really well. But you sweat a lot. One thing I want to tell you guys is the red pair that I got second, they're much tighter and a little shorter than the black pair. So before everyone runs off to buy sticky leggings, I want you to think about your needs. Why do you want them? What have you tried before? And is this something that is really necessary? So am I saying not to get sticky leggings? No, I'm saying that I want you to consider why you want them and if they're necessary for you. If you find they are, then you know your options and you know what to look for. If you have thinner legs and you do a lot of gripping with your knee pits and in your hips, then you're going to want to find something that fits extremely tight and doesn't move around at all. If you're going to wrap your pole, you need to make sure that you're covering as much of your skin as possible. Yes, this grips really well, and yes, you can do all kinds of amazing things. Even your hand grip will be great with this. However, you will be limited. There is no slipping and sliding. You need to know your moves and be able to get in and out of them without needing to readjust. Let me know if this video was helpful for you guys and if you have any questions. Remember, I'll have links below for most of these items so that you can go check them out.